then slide. Think you fly on me and stay wheels up, it's a ride off. Ain't no shortcut, heading to the top roars. Me, I'm too smart to drop costs, and I got two fists in my problem. Nuisance, lose with anybody not me, they losing. I'm proof that even when you down, keep it moving. The movement is never gonna stop, and I do this. Going line them up, it's fine with us. Come on, line them up, fine with us. Seen a little more, that mean the less I know. Only thing I gotta do, collect the dough. Do fire for the matches, do the math, kid, put me in, I raise the average. Static, 0 to 100, that's the bandwidth. Standard, my end zone dance on your casket. Can't we? Two fists, I'm a problem. Nuisance, who's with anybody not me? They losing, I'm proof that. Even when you down, keep it moving. The movement is never gonna stop, man, I do this. Go and line them up. That's fine with us. Come on, line them up. Fine with us. Go and line them up. Yeah, that's fine with us. Go and line them up. That's fine with us. Go and line up. I said go and line up. That's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said whoever got next is fine with us.
Another hit, yeah, I'm tripping off that funk jump like you wanted my
tripping, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Let me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Let me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Demons in my head again. Let me grip my lyric pen. Fire burning from my junk. Choking now I'm pulling sons. I won't stop, so don't confront too much. A boss to be a grunt. Watch my back and also front. Drop it off, I pick it up. Pockets a mean one. Heavy like machine guns. Talking like they heard about me. They ain't never seen one. You ain't really about it. I can see it through the screen, son. Taking limit lane. Busters never trust each other. Like you want it. My opponents never on it. I ain't thinking about tomorrow. Only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the buck jump. 20s in my loaded trunk. Watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping off that funk jump. Like you want it. My opponents never on it. I ain't thinking about tomorrow. Only thinking about the moment, feel the rush from the butt jump. 20s in my loaded trunk, watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping, tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
OH Report Nation, I've got 3 words for you. One more time. We've made it. We've made the red-eye trek to 7-7 Credit Union Park for this division championship, and the Perkins Pirates have 3 other words for you. Run it back. After heartbreak just a season ago at this stage, the Pirates return for the final high school sporting event of the season, and they're set to battle one of the top-rated sophomores in the country, who has led his unranked Fenwick Falcons all the way to the title. Can Fish of Fenwick make it a 3rd state title for the Greater Catholic League, or will Perkins take home their first in program history? Find out next, right here on the OH Report.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6 and everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
717 Credit Union Park. It is the final of 7 division championship games here from Akron Rubber Duck Stadium. We are excited to bring you the Perkins Pirates as they're set to take the field and are taking the field as they face off against unranked Fenwick, who have made their way here under unlikely circumstances with a solid tournament run. Travis, Perkins back for a second straight year, looking to take it all this time.
Yeah, they were so close last year. Had the bases loaded in the 7th with their best player at the plate and could not get the run across, at least the tie or take the lead. But hey, they're back right here. They had the battle though in the semifinal, but they were able to get past Cardinal Mooney to get here once again.
Both teams playing the same guys as they did in their state semifinals. Let's go through that Franklin Bishop Fenwick starting batting lineup. Lead off in center field. Batting second is the pitcher today, Carter Shouse. Isaac Barker bats third. Jackson Kaufman will bat fourth in the cleanup at shortstop. Jude McCullough is the catcher, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Boyd Westerfield, playing at first base. Right fielder is batting seventh, Ty Miller. Nick Bachman is the left fielder, batting eighth. And rounding out the lineup is Connor Enderly, who wears number 14. He is the third baseman. In the field for the Perkins Pirates today, starting the outfield left to right, Dante Ship Jr. will patrol right in front of 717 Credit Union scoreboard. Bryce Davey at center field, Grant Parker in right. Left to right in the infield at third base, Talon Walton. Sam Schweinfurt, the shortstop. Mason Suter is the designated fielder at second base. Quentin Bennett plays first. Carter Shouse is behind the plate. And your pitcher today is number 5, the number 3 for this Perkins Pirates squad, Braxton Martin, as they went through both of their star pitchers in the state semi to get here. So it's up to Braxton, the senior, to lead them to victory as we are set to go from Akron, Ohio. Final state championship game. It's the only game here on this beautiful Sunday.
Yeah, barring this game, we will go through a state tournament without a rain delay. Knock on wood, folks. It looks like the rain's going to hold off until later. So, hey, let's play ball.
First pitch is on the outside edge. Just misses for ball one. This is Hudson Krakey.
Fenwick 23-8. Won 14 of the last 16 games to make their first title appearance.
That time finds the outside corner just a bit more in. Game time conditions, 74 degrees here in Akron. Mostly cloudy, sun sneaking through periodically. Next pitch. Curveball taken out to short. Schweinfurt the scoop. The throw across is met on a scoop by the first baseman Bennett for out number 1.
Hey, always that first throw is the most nervous throw from short, but hey, you get a good first baseman that can give you the ice cream scoop, you'll be in good shape.
Shout out to everyone watching here on the OH Report. Just a audio cast up to this point. We will have the full video live stream after the game, but we'll keep you up to speed. Another breaking ball taken out to third on the first pitch, and the star sophomore Carter Shouse has a single.
Ate him up at third base. Hard shot down there at Walton, and unable to handle it. And the first, I think it hit off the lip of the grass infield, and just Walton unable to play it. I'll give that'd be a hit.
Very unpredictable here, especially at this park, as the first pitch to the next hitter is outside for ball one. Isaac Barker at the plate, but most teams play on turf for the entirety of the season, but now you play on dirt here at the state championship, and that ball could go anywhere once it hits the ground. Next pitch outside. It is going to be a 2-0 count to Barker.
Walton playing in on the grass now, expecting the one-out bunt to set up the slugger for Bishop Fenwick if they can move him. But they haven't shown bunt yet.
Next pitch is in for a strike. Count moves to 2-1. Shouse at first. Quick look back from Martin. He'll focus on the plate. And he gets a swing and a miss.
Got him with the off speed there. 74 miles an hour, swung through it, and we're even at 2.
Barker against Fairfield Union in the semi, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Finds himself in a 2-2 count. Martin steps off. On deck is the star senior for Fenwick, Jackson Kaufman. Next pitch. Breaking ball popped up out to left. Ship, plenty of time to get underneath it. There is out number 2.
Can of corn out the left. Got good movement on that off speed. Dipped underneath it. Just a soft fly ball out the left, 2 away. And unlike yesterday, Perkins trying to get through this first inning unscathed.
Yeah, Cardinal Mooney was their opponent in the semi. 3 runs in that first inning they scored. Martin from the stretch gets a first pitch swing, pop fly, similar to what we just had over in left. And Ship makes out number 3, so no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on for Fenwick in the top half of the first. So Ship makes the catch. Let's go ahead and go between those bases as we get to know both of our teams here in the state championship game. And we will start with the visiting Fenwick Falcons, who you just saw out on the field. Of course, unranked in Division 4, but they have had quite the battle to get here. Took down number 11 Fairfield Union in the semi. We talked about that. Licking Valley was ranked 8th. They're actually the defending champions in this division, but they were able to knock them out in the regional semis. This is their first state title appearance since 1981.
Yeah, we'll see if they have some jitters after, you know, getting through a cruise. They almost had a 10-run rule victory in that Fairfield Union win. Fairfield Union scoring a couple late, but always the first inning very important for a team that hasn't been here before.
We'll go ahead and look at the player spotlight next because he's walking up to the mound as we speak. This is, of course, the 1 hit so far in the game. Carter Shouse is able to line 1 to left the top half of the first, but now the lefty will step foot on the rubber, and the sophomore has been phenomenal this season, especially on the mound. 1.09 ERA, 90 strikeouts for him to this point.
Yeah, 24 walks and only 7 earned runs. He's got to be perfect here today against a highly ranked Perkins squad that's been here before. 2
shutouts to his name this season, and also interesting to note that his record this year is 5-3. He's played some really tough opponents. Of course, Aiden was one of the champions in Division 3 that they were able to win a couple days ago.
2 nights ago.
So they were able to be state champions. They went undefeated in the Greater Catholic League. Baden did. And Fenwick went 6-4 in that league. And then St. Xavier were the state champions of Division 1. They also play in the GCL. Get to keys to victory. Leadoff base runners. You saw Fenwick strike with their second hitter, but I think with no outs, that's where you're going to strike best against the Pirates.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and any of the games we saw so far, the leadoff runner, very crucial. Most of the time they've scored or at least made it in the scoring position. So you get that leadoff runner on, it just changes the complexion of the inning.
Bryce Davey, the leadoff for Perkins, takes strike 1 at the knees.
7 batters in this Perkins lineup, over 300 average.
This pop-up into foul ground is caught. The third baseman, Connor Enderly, makes an extending play to record the first out for Perkins.
I thought that was just going to tail away, but he just kept with it. And that's a way to start off the bottom of the first.
Going to his right, not an easy play to make. Over on the third baseline and foul ground. And that is how Perkins is retired in the bottom half. Next batter swings and misses at strike 1. This is Talon Walton playing at third base.
Team leader in runs and RBI.
In fact, nearly everything.
Yeah.
When you really look at it.
On base percentage, slugging. Was supposed to be the starting pitcher today, but because of that slow start defensively, he came in and shut the door against Cardinal Mooney.
The 0-2. Right back up the middle. That'll drop through. So both stars in this state title game showing up early. They both got base hits. Walton records the first for the Pirates.
Now let's see if he can get on the move here.
Batting third for Sandusky Perkins, catcher number 15, Carter Cook.
For Carter Cook, who's batting over 350 on the year.
Cook in the right-handed batter's box. The lefty delivers. First pitch is high. Carter playing behind the plate today. Got Walton over at first. Not too big of a lead, but he is always a threat to get. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
All but one in this lineup for Perkins today, double-digit RBI. And that's what made this team so good, not only yesterday, but throughout the season, is anybody can produce at any time.
Next pitch to Cook. Outside, that'll stay out. 2-1. So Mooney in that state semi against Perkins put up 3 in the first. You know what Perkins did? They responded right away and put 4 up on the board. 7 runs in the first inning of that semi. Curveball here is strike 2.
Yeah, they were able to answer every time Cardinal Mooney put up runs, and that was another reason why they were able to just maintain that momentum.
1 on, 1 down. The 2-2 belted into right center field. That will drop. Gets into the gap. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third, Walton's going to score easily. And Cook's going to settle into third with a slide and a triple to start the scoring.
I just said any player can contribute at any time, and Carter Cook does with his 9th extra base hit of the season. 23rd RBI, and it's 1-0 Perkins.
It is the 13th run scored for this Perkins squad in the state tournament. They scored 12 in the semi. That's the most of anybody in any single game so far today.
And it has to be, that's got to be a state record.
Could be, I'll have to look at that. First pitch swinging here. Cash Cook will see this drop in left field. It's 2-0 Perkins.
And maybe seeing a little bit of that inexperience in a big game for Fenwick. You can't let Perkins get free runs.
It looked playable in left field there for Nick Bachman, but he still was a little bit slow to get there, and it drops about 3 feet in front of him, and now we'll have a meeting on the mound for Bishop Fenwick. I'm looking at the replay again, and he actually took a tumble, so that's why Bachman wasn't able to get to the play.
Yeah, and I think we did have a little precipitation overnight. Humid out here this morning. The grass, it's a little slick out there, and if you don't have your footing, it could really affect you.
So already just 2 runs, 3 hits here in the bottom of the first with just 1 out recorded. And are they already motioning for a new pitcher?
Yeah, I think they were sending him out to the bullpen, but then they said, no, we're gonna bring you in now.
So a change going to be made for Fenwick, just 1 out into this game, on the bottom half at least for Perkins at the plate. But a huge switch up here in a state championship game as we'll step aside and take a break.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away, and I really wanted to get into leadership, but I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU online student portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
Time to go between the bases here on the Audiocast board as we wait on this pitching change for Fenwick. What a turn of events. 2-0 Pirates, and they take out the ace for Fenwick. Just one out recorded to his name. Gives up 2 runs on 3 hits, and that's where the Pirates are sitting pretty right now. Let's go and look at their team spotlight coming into this game. Of course, didn't get a look at it too much earlier, but they come into this game 24-6-1. They had a tie where they had I think it was a weather delay where they didn't want to make the trip back to play the game, so they ended up just settling with a tie. But the Pirates, they've rolled through ever since that moment. A 6-5 loss to Calvert is their only in their last 10 games.
And that was one of those just scrimmage type games in between state and the regionals. So you get your pitchers some work, you get your batters in there to score some runs. But if they played Calvert in a regular season game, that's probably a 1-0, a 2-1 game. So it's just, you know, coaches always save that a game or two in case they get late into the tournament, and that's exactly what that was. But I'm interested to see. I think we might have seen an injury from Shouse. He came off. They didn't even give the bullpen any time to warm up. That's why it's taking a little bit longer for the warm up here on the mound. I don't see him up in the dugout as well, so hopefully he didn't do anything serious to his arm. But
at the same time, it was a hard switch. He is taken out for a completely new player, so he is not able to come back into this game. So Caleb McMonigal will be the new pitcher for Fenwick. They go from a lefty to a right-hander, and he will have to deal in a quite precarious spot for Fenwick going up against one of the top teams in Division 4. Let's get to that player spotlight for these Perkins Pirates. And of course, a lot of options here. It's a very good team, but Talon Walton is the first run scored of this game, and he's the Division 4 player of the year.
He is the reason why they're here today. He came in relief, shut down Cardinal Mooney, and with his bat as well, him alongside Davey yesterday. Shout out Bryce Davey too, very, very thankful for his MVP interview. Shouted us out last night. But that's a 1-2 punch right there. And then you have Carter Koch as well. This lineup up and down this year, this is an unfinished business year for Perkins.
And if you are just joining us, of course, this game started not too long ago. We got to get you up to speed because so much has happened. Had one hit there in the top of the first for Fenwick. Weren't able to do anything with it. But it's been all Perkins here thus far. They were retired on their first batter with Bryce Davey, but then Talon Walton reaches on a single. Carter Koch sends him around on an RBI triple, and then Cash steps up and earns an RBI single to make this 2-0. And then the pitching change on what we presume to be a potential injury to Carter Shouse.
I still don't see him in the dugout.
Brings in a new arm. McMonigal's first pitch is outside to Sam Schweinfurth, the shortstop.
3.11 average for him on the season, but one of the keys for the Falcons was bullpen game. Yes. All hands on deck for them now.
That's why I had the question mark on there too, because I knew that Shouse was going to be pitching, but wasn't sure if he was going to be able to go the distance, and surely didn't think it was only going to be for 1/3 of an inning. This ball gets away. Outside corner goes off the catcher's glove. Easy 90 for Cash Cook.
And Perkins not done here. I mean, in any game, once you play a team in a championship game, you want to try and score as much as possible before the other team can get comfortable, especially in a first inning. Perkins not trying to stop here, and as you saw in the keys to victory, they're going to try and stay hot here in this first inning and run up the score.
Count moves to 2-1. Next pitch to Sam is low. And one of the keys for Perkins, I don't think we had on there for keys to victory. It was a quote from Walton after their state semi. They got so many, what he called free 90s from Cardinal Mooney.
Yeah, pass balls, walks, hit by pitch.
This pitch is low and ball 4.
And there is a free 90.
First and second, one out. Already 2 runs for Perkins here in this first. And this will now bring up the pitcher, Braxton Martin.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5.
284 average for him. 16 RBI, 19 runs scored.
First pitch strike. 1 out, 2 on. Pirates, plenty of work still to do. McMonagle, the next pitch. In there, strike 2.
That's a big pitch. Got to get things corrected around after the pitching change. You get a strikeout here, it'll calm your pitcher down.
Quickly ahead, 0-2 on Martin. Cash Cook at second. This one grounded into the 6 hole. Long way to go for the shortstop. Kaufman, the throw off balance is safe. It was close. Just got to step in there. Martin, an infield single.
And that'll load him up.
That's a very impressive play, however, from Kaufman just to make it close. But the bases are loaded, ducks are on the pond, whatever phrase you want to call it. And Quentin Bennett, the first baseman, will be the one to try and drive them all in.
He has 3 extra base hits on the year. Would love to get 4 here to break this open.
First pitch to him is in for a strike. So Cash Cook at third, Schweinfurth at second, Martin now at first. McMonagle in quite the predicament. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Count to 0-2. McMonagle, 32 1/3 pitch so far this year, 3.03 ERA. Next pitch with the infield in. In there, strike 3. Beautifully placed. Caleb records his 58th strikeout of the year.
A huge second out. If he can get out of this jam without any more damage, and that's going to do a lot for this Bishop Fenwick squad going into the second.
On the lower part of the zone for his first K. Bennett retired, and Ship takes an early strike 1. The left fielder had 2 putouts in the top half of the first.
He's found that outside zone, and he's starting to pinpoint it.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. This one fouled away behind the Fenwick fans on the first base side.
Oh, the OHSAA folk unable to grab that one. Come on, you got to catch that.
0-2 count with 2 outs. Lowe gets out of the catcher's glove, keeps it in front of him though. McCullough catching behind the plate for Fenwick. Count moves to 1-2. Dante Ship looking for a big swing right here. Low and outside is the pitch. Count moves to 2-2.
That's a patient take right there. Most of the time you're going to get somebody to chase. That is a great take.
Pitch 16 from McMonagle. Another one fouled off. He's late to the fastball.
It's just defensive mode now for him. Just keep fouling off pitches that you're not expecting, and if one gets dead red, rip it.
Bases juice, next pitch. Breaking ball, stays up.
Just high.
It's hard to get a curveball down enough to clip the top of the zone. Certainly didn't do it there. 3-2, bases loaded. Big pitch on the way in a 2-0 game in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Ship. Fouls it off, keeps it going.
Just off the end of the bat, was able to get a piece.
Runners will be moving on the next pitch, as they were on that one. Cash Cook at second, or at third. Schweinfurth at second. Martin at first. The second payoff. Reached at top of the zone. It's fouled away.
Not this pitch, but the last pitch, I believe. I think that was his best one. I think that was his strikeout pitch, and he was able to foul it off. So now he has to reset and try to get it by him. He's been fouling everything off in his arsenal.
The next one to Dante. Low, ball 4. And Fenwick walks in. Run, it's 3-0.
What a bat. Ship, the 8-hitter, batting like he's the leadoff. What an at-bat. It's 3-0, and now instead of escaping the jam, we're going to have a mound meeting.
Time called, and first-year head coach, this is Doc Weiland stepping out to talk to his team. He immediately went over to the catcher, McCullough. It seems as if, and this could be presumptuous, but I think the catcher may have gone a different direction. He may have gotten a call from the dugout for what pitch they wanted there on that full count, and he may have called something different, and he paid for it as they score a third run here, Perkins.
Yeah, it was a fastball low. He bounced it in there. I'm guessing they were trying to go with the strikeout pitch, that curveball once again.
9 hitters up for Perkins, who takes one upstairs for ball 1. Grant Parker playing in right field today. The 1-0 is taken for strike 1 on the outside line. 3-0. 4 hits here in this bottom of the first. 2 out, bases loaded, the 1-1. Fouled away. Count moves to 1-2.
Yeah, Doc went out there. That was, I think he was stressing how pivotal that at bat was for his squad. Now you have to reset. You have to try and get this batter. You've given up a run. It's 3-0. You have to just reset.
Next pitch to Parker. Swung on line center field. This one will be caught on a slide. The center fielder, Hudson Crakey, makes the play, limits the damage to just 3 here in the first, but the Pirates still stacking up. Cannons are loaded here early as they hold the lead heading into. And welcome back to 717 Credit Union Park. Jonathon Langdon alongside Travis Berardi, Adam Thompson, your producer here for this final state championship game of the weekend and the final high school sporting event of the year.
Our final stream for a sporting event of 25-26. We did it! We made it!
2 fist bumps from Adam Thompson, our director, as we get set for the top of the second. Fenwick has a lot of work to do as they trail 3-0 after a chaotic first inning that took 28 minutes to complete.
But the best thing for Braxton Martin.
First pitch swinging.
I'll say
Jude
that in a
McCullough lines it out to Ship. That's his 3rd put out of the game already.
Yeah. They're really swinging out ahead of Martin's fastball. They're going first pitch a lot, but that's why you have one of your best players out there in left field. But from Martin, as the home team, you love coming out for your second time on the mound with a lead. The comfort zone, I've talked to many pitchers throughout this season, the last couple of seasons. You get that lead early on, it just lets you go to another comfort level.
Martin continues to work. Another first pitch swing, grounded over to first, and Bennett tosses it over for out number 2. So an L7 starts things out, and in a simple 3-1, makes this very quickly 2 outs here at the top of the second.
And then a shutdown inning from your pitcher, that just pumps your offense up. If you can get this out here, was that 2 pitches, 2 outs?
Yes. Ty Miller will now have to step in. Got to think he'll be taking the first pitch. That he does. It's a strike on the outside corner. That's the last thing you want after a chaotic inning, to go 3 pitches, 3 outs. You're going to see a lot more patience here.
Your pitcher just sitting down for a second has to get right back up.
Next delivery. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Braxton Martin, you can tell he is playing with house money after that bottom of the first where Perkins scored 3.
And a quick inning defensively, too. The offense starting to get going. They're hot. You don't want to have a long inning on defense to cool them down.
Next pitch is low in the dirt. Good scoop by Carter Cook.
So if Martin can get this batter out, a 1-2-3 quick inning, that's just everything for the offense to get back up there with their top of the order coming up.
Next delivery. Breaking ball just fouled away. He was underneath it. Counts 1-2 still. On deck is left fielder Nick Bachman. That'll be the 8-hitter for these Fenwick Falcons, who are looking for something. Swing and a miss. They're not going to get it. Another strikeout. Wow. Braxton Martin taking control of this game as a 30-minute inning turns into a 3-minute top of the second, and the Pirates are headed back to the bats when we come back.
MVU Online was really the perfect for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
Quack. Everybody was involved there in that bottom of the first for Perkins. We're already back to the top of the order to lead off the bottom half of the second. So Bryce Davey will step in the left-handed batter's box. Monagle will have to try and weather the storm. 24 pitches it took him to get through that first after coming in for Carter Shouse, who was pulled after just a third of an inning pitched. This first pitch is fouled back. It'll be strike 1 for Davey.
You're gonna want to say like McMonagle wants to be like McGonigal and transform this team into a winner.
Oh yeah. Squares to bunt. That'll just be fouled.
So it might only be the bottom of the second, Jonathan, but this is a very pivotal half inning for Fenwick. If they can get the 0, it kind of calms them down. That's them as they have 9-1-2 coming up in the top of the third. If Perkins can continue scoring, that might be the dagger early on.
Absolutely. Taking some time. Davey was sprinting toward first after that bunt, so he's got to walk his way back. He's in the box now, ready to go. 0-2 count. McMonagle will work from the stretch all game long. Here's the delivery. Fastball, lower part of the zone. It's in. Second strikeout for McMonagle.
Yeah, he was starting to pinpoint that part of the zone in the last half inning, and he's just sticking with the bread and butter right there. It's a big first out against the leadoff hitter. But now you got Talon up.
Talon Walton singled in the first, came around to score the first run of the game. for the Pirates. First pitch to him. Thought about swinging at it. It curved into the dirt. So Talon will go ahead. Pirates back in the title game for the second straight season. They lost to Lake Catholic last time out about a year ago to this point. As that one misses high, count moves to 2-0. They lost that game 2-3. It was a close barn burner. Just ran out of gas offensively towards the later innings. And a swing and a miss here will put Walton into a 2-1 count. That state championship runner-up trophy is
They drove one to the Cleveland Clinic sign out on the wall for the first RBI of the game 1 inning ago.
earned himself an RBI triple. Fastball right down the middle. It'll be an 0-2 count. 1 out, 1 on here in the second. Perkins already up 3-0.
That was Carter's 9th extra base hit of the year.
Decent lead at first from Walton. Carter Cook will watch that one go as Walton dives into second without a throw.
I was expecting him to use that speed the last at bat, but he didn't need to because of the triple. And now Carter, another Pirate on the ship.
Number 3, Cash Cook.
That was strike 3, in fact. So it is Cash Cook stepping in. Third strikeout for McMonigle. This one fouled back for Cash as he starts his AB.
And now I understand why they didn't throw down the second. You get the strikeout, you get the second out, and you avoid maybe a throwing error that puts the runner on third. Just let him go. Now you face the batter. Oh, what a jump.
And he'll be in there easily as this ball gets away. Even rounded and threatened to potentially go home. But good job by McCullough to get to the baseball in time. Well, Walton was halfway pretty much before the pitch was even thrown as I look back at that replay. Next pitch from McMonigle. In the dirt, this will get away as well. Free 90s for Walton. It is 4-0 Perkins.
Speed kills. That's all Talon Walton. That's all the D4 Player of the Year in the district. Creating another run, and it's 4-0. And another dagger-like run for Perkins, as it looked like Fenwick was going to get out with nothing, but errors on their side forced the run in.
Getting a bit wild from McMonigle. It's a 3-1 count now. But Walton steals second, steals third, and reaches home plate via a wild pitch, the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Another base runner for the Pirates. Cash Cook will make the free 90 walk. And that will now bring up Sam Schweinfurth.
Number 2, Sam Schweinfurth.
Batted 9 in the first inning. They're on their 5th of this second.
First pitch is inside. Schweinfurth, a walk his first time up. Went all the way to third, was not able to score. So there's a check to first in time. From the stretch. Next delivery nearly gets away, and in fact it does get away enough for Cook to take over second. It went out of the glove of McCullough, went about 5 feet to his left. Cash read it the entire way and ends up on second base.
Yeah, at first he froze as the ball kind of glanced off the glove, but then he saw it rolling away and he took off.
Next pitch is high. 3-0 count. A nice start for Fenwick. Runs in the first 2 innings, and then fashion just dagger after dagger after dagger. Next pitch, right down the middle, taking all the way. Yep. There's Sam.
That's his 43rd pitch already in an inning and a third.
McMonagle's next pitch, high and inside. It's ball 4 again. So Schweinfurth, his second walk of the game, and on the game it's the 4th for McMonagle.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Braxton Martin.
This will bring up Braxton Martin. Martin singled his first time up. As he watches this one go across the plate, tries to take a knack at it. Misses on it, 0-1 count, 2 outs, 2-1. Martin chips at that one foul. Count moved to 0-2. Last game against Mooney, 2 for 3 with an RBI double. So he was able to step up at the plate, and for that reason, there's been a lot of confidence put in him on the mound in this game before he even threw a pitch. He has been reassured by his teammates that he's got the stuff to get it done. Next pitch, swing and a miss, got by him. Late swing. It's the 4th strikeout for McMonagle, but still a run crosses the board thanks to Talon Walton's base running. Steals second, steals third, reaches home on a wild pitch. It's 4-0 Perkins. We've reached the 3rd inning here from 717 Credit Union Park as Fenwick is at the plate and they take strike 1. This is Nick Bachman, the left fielder. Martin, it has been very good work for him on the mound as he gets a swing and a miss out of a breaking pitch. That's now 19 pitches, 15 strikes.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Jonathan. I just looked over there at the scoreboard. Very efficient start to the game for him.
The 0-2. Upstairs. Just a bit high.
Yeah, just a bit over the lettering.
Patience from Martin on the mound. Next pitch. Curveball again, just fouled off. There was a chance there for Carter to potentially make the catch behind the plate. Just tapped off his mitt. Bachman, 2.31 average on the year. Swings and misses at another curveball. It's the second strikeout for Braxton Martin.
Couldn't have asked for a better start from Braxton Martin. He came into the game only with 16 strikeouts on the season, 14 walks. He lets the ball get put in play. He lets his defense make plays for him.
14, Connor Enderle.
And that is why they really trusted him with the ball here today. That's why they had faith in him and allowed Talon to pitch the second half of yesterday's game.
1-0 count now to Connor Enderle, the second leadoff. Will round out the batting lineup for Fenwick. Turn the order coming up. Swing and miss, strike one. Counts even. Next pitch, curveball in there, strike two. That breaking pitch is working.
Yeah, it's got some great movement on it. It's 68 miles an hour on the gun. Pulling the string.
Next pitch from Martin. Goes to it again, grounded over to third on a hop. Walton throws over. And it's out number two.
I mean, when you have one of the best pitchers in the SBC over there at third base, you know he's able to collect himself and still throw a dart.
Looking at the replay, this hopped right into his chest, but a great job by him using his body to make the adjustment and make the throw as well in plenty of time for out number two. Top of the order back for Fenwick. Hudson Kreike. Watches the first one sail high. And I'm looking in the on-deck circles, so it is confirmed Carter Shouse's day is done because I've got McMonigal in the on-deck circle. Pitch is outside. Count moves to 2-0 on Kreike.
Yeah, it's a straight switch at pitcher. So that should keep their DH. Well, my correction, they didn't have a DH in there, so that doesn't affect anything, but it was a straight switch at pitcher.
The 2-1. Fastball taken into the four-hole. It'll be a single for Kreike. Second hit of the game. Both coming from their 1 and 2 hitters in the lineup. Now we'll see a new bat step up with McMonigal. Looking for some 2-out hitting.
Now batting for the Falcons, the pitcher, number 8, Talon.
So there he is. At least we see him back out in the dugout now, which is a good thing, good sign, but don't know the extent of the injury or whatever it was.
First pitch strike. He's just kind of spamming that breaking ball.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess.
Absolutely. 2 outs, 1 on. Fenwick, just 2 hits, no runs so far in this game.
And they've been soft hits, too.
Outside there on that.
The 3 balls that Fenwick's been able to barrel up have been hit right to the left fielder.
1-1 count. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Count moves to 1-2, 2 outs. Looking for a third strikeout for Braxton Martin. It'd be the second in this inning alone. Short lead over at first by Kreike. Next pitch, curveball, just got a piece. That was really close. I think he hit the knob of the bat on that one. He was completely fooled.
And that's what being able to locate a curveball can do. It makes some of these players sit curveball, and then that's when you can use that fastball to blow it by them and then completely throw off the batter.
Pitcher's battle. Throw over to first, will not be in time. Throws a bit off to the left as well. Good catch for Bennett to keep it from going out of play potentially. Counts 1-2. The pitch to McMonigal. Breaking ball taken. Left field line. That'll drop. And a misplay in left is going to score Fenwick's first run of the game on his high horse. Crossing home is Kreike. It's 4-1. So it's an RBI double out of the de facto pinch hitter, McMonagle.
Maybe the spark that Fenwick needed. Behind in the count, 2 outs. After a soft ground ball, got the base runner on, and then down the line and a little bit of break as well to get them on the board. And we'll see if that changes things here.
First pitch swing and pop up to the infield. Martin wants to play it, and he will. Made it a little bit more entertaining than it probably should have been as he falls back flat on his back after making the catch for out number 3. And if he would have dropped that, it would have been Fenwick's second run, but he keeps away from it. It's 4-1. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd next.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
Bottom 3 here from the Division IV state championship game. Pirates in control, but Fenwick eats into the deficit. It is now 4-1 thanks to an RBI double down the left field line from the pinch hitter or substitution for the injured Carter Shouse. Caleb McMonagle is able to get Fenwick on the board.
Yeah, this is just for Fenwick now. You got to win the inning. Put up a 0 here, get back to the plate. You're able to scrap out a run there. You can't let Perkins get that momentum right back
For Perkins High School, first baseman,
and get the run back.
Benetti.
You see, he just sat on that curveball that was working so far and got the double.
Quentin Benetti takes high and outside for ball 1. He struck out looking his first time up. 87-mile-an-hour fastball there from McMonagle. Next pitch went fastball again. It's fouled back. Counts 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits for Perkins. 1 run on 3 hits for Bishop Fenwick. Benetti 0 for 3 with a walk in the state semifinal game as he calls time here.
Big contrast between these two pitchers. McMonagle throwing in the 80s while Martin going from 65 to 76.
Pitch misses low and outside. Count will move to 2-1. 7-8-9 here in the lineup for the 3rd. Next pitch, pop up. Watch out, Travis. That one just about 4 or 5 feet above his head.
Actually hit the speaker right above my head. As you see me jumping out of the way of that with the camera.
Count moves to 2-2. Outside, we're full. Good work here from Quentin just to stay in this AB. Very patient looking. Hopefully he doesn't look too much, just like he did his last at bat. Next pitch, up in the zone or out of the zone, and it is ball 4. So
what is that?
Leadoff base runner for these Perkins Pirates.
Another free 90. We're going to get a courtesy runner in for him.
And we also got a graphic, thanks to Adam Thompson. We've got our free 90s.
Pinch running for Perkins High School at first base.
That's kind of the philosophy they have, where they're just going to take what's given to them. I mean, everybody's going to do that, but it just feels different for Perkins because they hustle for those free 90s.
Well, also, that's been the difference in the game right now. The free 90s they got in the first inning.
Check over to first.
The free 90s allowing Walton to take second and third and then score on the wild pitch. That's been the difference.
Dante Ship at the plate. Reaches for one, grounds it over to first. And a dive to the bag will be the first out of the inning. It's a fielder's choice.
A little bit tougher of a play than they thought it would be. As Westerfield
Right fielder, number 12,
needed all of that dive
Parker.
just to beat out the runner.
Runner advances to second. So run in scoring position now, as Grant Parker takes upstairs for 1. Count moves to 1-0. 1 out, 1 on. See if he went. The appeal to first says he did not, so the count will move to 2-0.
Got a good angle here. Yeah, you didn't.
2-0 count. Fastball upstairs. That misses as well, so it'll be a 3-0 here to Grant Parker. His senior brother Blake was second team all-conference. Hurt his hamstring recently, so he is done for the season. 3-0 is in there. Pretty similar to the pitch that he just saw previously.
Just a little bit more further out.
The 3-1. Pop-up. This will be in play. Looks like the shortstop Kaufman will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 out. That runner will stay at second. And the top of the order returns. Bryce Davey is 0 for 2.
Now batting for the Pirates, center fielder, number 7, Bryce Davey.
Center fielder looking to make his stamp on the game, as McMonigle will throw pitch 60. This one fouled back. On deck, Talon Martin, who is 2 for 2. So if you're Fenwick, you're certainly looking to make the final out right here. Going to be a tough task, though, because Davey, he's a hard out. As we've got a balk. McMonigle slips up and will allow that courtesy runner to head over to third, now 90 feet away from scoring.
Yeah, had the right foot on the rubber. Started to get set and then backed off.
Bunt popped up. Pitcher easily able to make it the catch as he trotted over underneath the baseball on the third base side. There's out number 3. Davies bunt unsuccessful. And Perkins will keep a 4-1 lead. No runs here in the third. We'll head to the fourth next on the OH Report. Falcons return to the plate here for the start of the fourth on the OH Report. This is your live and free audio cast. Video coverage of this game will go live at the conclusion of this contest. Perkins leads it 4-1. They are 4 innings away potentially from their first ever state championship. They did the grunt of their work in the first inning, batting around once, scoring 3, taking out the ace for Fenwick. Both on their offensive productivity, but also an apparent injury, as Carter Shouse, one of the top players, not just in the state of Ohio, but in the country, was forced out of this game in the first inning. And because of that, and of course the hustle and the effort out of the Pirates up to this point, they're playing with house money. Jackson Kaufman will lead things off for Fenwick here in the top of the fourth as he swings at the first pitch. It's fouled down the third base line.
Just got to chip away now. If you're Fenwick, you won the third inning 1-0. You have 4 more at bats to try and get those 3 runs. Just get settled in. We've seen so many times this weekend alone, Jonathan, and last weekend, a team scoring early and able to hold on to that. But it's the best teams that don't let that hurt them and come back and win it.
Braxton Martin fires another one in, this one high at the letters. Kaufman leads the team with RBI. Of course, nobody on right now. He's got a home run on the season. He leads the team in doubles with 12. Takes a breaking pitch down in the zone. 4 strike 2. It's 1-2.
Did see a kid from St. Xavier hit 2 home runs out here, but that's the only time that's ever happened. So we'll get to see that here in this at bat.
Next pitch. Fastball taken out to right. Shallow right field. Second baseman coming in for the catch. Mason Suter making his presence felt. The designated fielder records out number 1.
And that is the right player to get it. He had the perfect angle, able to track it down, had 2 players backing him up just in case he was unable to, but a big first out here
Stepping to the plate for the
to get the
Falcons,
slugger.
catcher, number 25, Jude McCullough.
So the catcher will step in, Jude McCullough, another senior for this group. Swings at the first pitch. This could stay in play. It's in foul ground, and it will drop 4 rows into the bleachers. Jude this season, a .308 hitter. One of 4 players to record a triple for Fenwick this year. Maybe need something of that variety to get this offense going in a 3-run deficit they hold right now. Perkins taking their time getting back to the plate. A little bit of a chat there between Martin and Carter Cook. All set to go. Curveball's up top. Misses to even the count at 1.
For Fenwick, too, Perkins has the top of the order due up in the bottom. Try and score here, put pressure on them.
This one driven out towards right, but a nice catch in stride for Grant Parker. It's out number 2.
Read that perfectly right off the bat. If he doesn't, that might get past him for extra bases.
Both defenses so far not letting anything possible drop. I mean, Perkins especially, because they just played in a game in the state semis where they saw 18 runs, 25 hits, and I believe 11 errors in that game.
You know, they come here to state, they want to show everything. Hey, we can score, we can score and win in the shootout, and we can also win with our defense and a couple runs early on.
Boyd Westerfield takes strike 1. Next pitch is high and outside. Count will be even, 2 out, nobody on. No business so far for Bishop Fenwick in this 4th. Next pitch from Braxton. Fouled. Late swing. That hits on the very last sweep on the left field side.
Yeah, with a bulletproof glass here. Last night you were editing. I was out here doing a highlight. It cracked right beside me.
Had a little jump scare.
You glanced up for a second. I was like, yeah, it hit there.
Another one fouled.
And there it goes.
That bulletproof glass tested right on cue. I think that might have even hit the door, and if we were in that suite like we were last year, that would have
cracked me.
That would have socked our producer. The count's 1-2. Breaking ball, strike 3. Braxton Martin making light work of the Falcons. It's his 3rd strikeout today. 4-1 stays the score, headed to the bottom of the 4th.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evening or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
.717 Credit Union Park plays host to Division 4 state championship between Perkins and Fenwick. And the Perkins Pirates hold the 4-1 lead heading into the halfway mark of this game, bottom of the 4th. Talon Walton will lead things off for the Pirates, the Division 4 Player of the Year. Want to shout out all of our schools that played and competed this weekend at these state tournaments. We had 4 this year.
Yes, we did.
The Northmore Golden Knights fell just short in a state semifinal, but still a phenomenal season for them. Just 6 losses on their campaign. As the first pitch here to Walton, swung on, taken out toward third. On a one-hop, Enderly scoops. The throw is low and cannot be picked up by Westerfield. That'll go down as an E5, and Walton's aboard.
Technically, I guess you could call that a free 90. Speed kills. His speed forced the errant throw.
15, Carter
But now he's on
Shouse.
base, has 2 stolen bases in his last time on. We'll see if he does that again here.
First pitch, swinging again. The Pirates will toss into a 6-4-3, or no. Another failed pick attempt there at first. It will be a fielder's choice. Walton out at second on the toss from Kaufman, but Barker's throw also low, and Perkins will still have a runner at first.
The important thing for Fenwick, though, is they were able to get that lead runner and erase the speed as well of Walt.
Cash Cook now went on his check swing. Counter moved to 0-1, but again, shout out Northmore Golden Knights in Division 6 state semifinalists. Reno Golden Bears are your Division 5 state champions.
Dynasty.
Another check to first and another low throw. They are really making Westerfield work at first base. But also in D7, Calvert, they'd their season end a little bit earlier than they were expecting in the state semis to Delphus St. John's, who ended up winning the Division 7 state title. This ball gets away, and Carter Cook, a free 90.
Where did I hear that before? Tough end of the season for Calvert. Dug themselves a bit of an early hole. Tried coming back against St. John's, but eventually falling there. But you saw the 2 teams we had lose in the semifinal, lost to the eventual state champs. Then Wayndale the dynasty winning, and Perkins right here with the lead. So our team's doing pretty darn good here this weekend.
Absolutely. 1-1 count. Pitch from McMonigal is swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Carter Cook leading off of second. Cash at the plate. Next pitch to the dish.
Oh, great
on
scoop.
A hop. McCullough, a nice scoop, as you said, Travis. Count, though, moves to 2-2.
Got himself some dots there.
Cash today 1 for 1 with a walk. Next pitch to him. Swing and a miss. He was fooled on the breaking pitch. And it is a strikeout for McMonigal. That will go down as his 5th.
78 miles an hour, but still pulled the strike.
Number 2, Sam Scheinfurth.
Scheinfurth steps in now. Scheinfurth has walked both appearances. Nice jump over at second. The throw down still gets him. McCullough able to get Carter Cook, who is caught stealing from second to third, and there's the Cardinals send baseball. The final out recorded at third base, and that will end this 4th inning. We'll step aside, take a break, and come back. Well, not many schools can brag that their backdrop on the scoreboard is a 4K video of Cedar Point.
Yes.
But Sandusky Perkins can do that.
Yes, they can.
As we head into the 5th, they're in the field. And Fenwick has, again, work to do. They were able to put a run on the board in the 3rd, but since then they have been held silent. And Braxton Martin throws a first pitch strike to Ty Miller, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Breaking ball right across the plane, 0-2.
Got a fun fact about Cedar Point. Distant relatives were the ones that sold fries on the Midway back in the day when they first opened. Berardi's, also a restaurant in Huron and Sandusky. My great-grandfather's brother.
Fastball upstairs. Count moves to 1-2.
Friend Chris Bliley actually sent me a picture of the Berardi's fry stand at a softball tournament.
Fastball fouled away. Count moves to 1-2. Of course, I'm a season pass holder. I'll be back pretty soon.
There you go.
Which I'm going on Thursday.
Okay. Yeah. You think they still sell Dippin' Dots there at Cedar Point?
Swing and a miss on the 1-2. Fourth strikeout for Martin, and the answer to your question is absolutely they do.
Are they still declared the ice cream of the future? That was like 20 years ago. It's the future. Should it be declared the now? Or?
They were certainly ahead on the inflated prices.
Hey, you're correct, sir.
Ahead of their time for sure in that department.
Like
this
the OH report.
Nick Bachman. We don't charge.
No, but we're ahead of our time.
Nick Bachman at the plate. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Bachman 0 for 1 also struck out his first time up. Looking to not become a strikeout victim for a second time. Count moves to 2-0 on a low and outside fastball. Bachman playing in left field today. 11 RBIs on the season. 2.26 average. Next pitch. In there. Gets back in the count, 2-1. Had a couple of scoring issues earlier. With that bottom half of the fourth, they changed. We'll get to that in a second. Fastball here. Just clips the outside corner for strike 2. They had 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Fenwick on the board. They changed it back to 2. There were 2 errors in that bottom of the fourth.
Took a hit off of Perkins. The Walton play, at first we thought he beat it out.
This one just outside. Count moves full 3-2. Go ahead, Trav.
We thought he beat out the throw, and they changed it from an error at first to the hit, but then they changed their mind once again and said no. They saw probably some replay here and said no.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Martin.
Martin's saying no.
That's now 59 pitches, 43 strikes.
Efficiency, and that was his hardest pitch he threw. He threw that at 76 to blow it by him.
Now batting third baseman.
Second out of the inning, 5th strikeout of the game.
Enderly.
Connor Enderly will look to pick up the pieces. He grounded out to third his last time up. And it looks like he nearly did it again. It's shortstop. A long throw will not be in time, but Scheinfurth got to credit the hustle.
Yeah.
Infield single.
Got it past Walton. That was the only player that had a chance of getting it.
Center fielder, number 4, Hudson Crickey.
Back to the top of the lineup. Hudson Crickey is 1 for 2, grounded to short his first time up, singled his last time up. And he swings at the first pitch here. High hopper, Martin. Or my mistake, Talon.
Oh, what a tag.
Pulls Benetti off the bat. Tried to make the tag. They'll say he whiffed on it. Or if he did hit him.
And I think we're going to have coach come out here to ask if he can ask the home plate umpire. Umpire was behind the play. I don't know. Can we get a slow motion, Mr. Thompson, on this? Because I don't know. He might have got the glove on him.
It was a 2-hopper to third. Walton scooped it up, threw across, pulled Benetti off the bag, and on his follow-through, Benetti was able to try and tag that runner, which I think he did, but I think the umpire's call in the field is that he was on the bag as he was tagged.
So we'll see. They're discussing it.
If it stands, it'll be Hickey's second hit of the game.
He's safe.
And it does stand. Well, you will get to make that decision for yourself after the game as you watch our restream.
That's a close play.
Now batting for the Falcons, the pitcher, number 8,
Well, really for the first time today, Jonathan, Martin in a high leverage situation.
Bang, bang play. I just watched the replay again. Keep my opinions to myself. But call stands on the field. First and second, 2 out. And the first pitch here to Caleb McMonigle is low for ball one. McMonigle was not even in the lineup. He comes in place of Carter Shouse, who is taken out early via injury. He is driven in the only run of this game for the Fenwick Falcons. He swings and misses. Count moves to 1-1.
If you're Martin, though, you don't have to be too frustrated. Those two hits were infield hits. It wasn't like he gave up hard hit balls there for those singles.
Look back to second, next delivery. In play, pop up to right. Coming in the second baseman will haul it in. Soder records out number 3. And Martin gets through his first minor jam of the game. Keeps just 1 run on the board for Fenwick. It's a 3-run cushion for the Pirates as we head into our 5th inning stretch.
The final one of the year, Jonathan. Let's make it a good one.
Absolutely. Jonathan Langdon,
Beautiful day.
gorgeous
Beautiful
day.
weekend.
And it will be gorgeous all the way up until about 3 o'clock when some big rain takes over the city of Akron, but we will be long gone by then. Let's go ahead and take a look at your scorecard, and at least your line score as we sit right now. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for Fenwick, 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Perkins, and here's how it all went down. Fenwick shut out there in the first inning, much like the second. They had 1 hit there in that first inning from Carter Shouse before he was pulled from the game. But the bottom of the first, that's where most of the business was done.
Yep.
For Perkins, they had Davey, who recorded the first out of the game on a catch in foul ground by Connor Enderle on a diving play. But after that, Perkins took over. Walton singled. Carter Cook had an RBI triple to bring Talon home. And then Cash was able to find his way on as well to score. A wild pitch scored him later on in the inning. And that was 3 there in the first. Then they put together a 4th in the second. Talon Walton basically manufactured it himself. Able to reach on a single, stole second, stole third, and then was able to reach home plate on a wild pitch. And that is the 4th and final run up to this point for Sandusky Perkins. And then Fenwick in the 3rd, that's when they got their response. It was a single from Hudson Crakey to get on board, and then Caleb McMonigle, the pinch hitter for Shouse, had an RBI double to bring him around. And since then, we've had 4 straight scoreless frames, and the bottom of the 5th is starting now as Sam Scheinfurt will step to the plate.
Yeah, always good. You get a crooked number in that first inning, and all you have to do is just play even with your opponent the rest of the way, and you're going to win a state championship. Just how pivotal getting that first run.
First
in
pitch
the first
swinging. Sam misses it at 0-1. Sun shining through now on 717 Credit Union Park.
Artist formerly known as Mile Park.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss again. McMonigle's done a great job striking hitters out. He's got 5 on the game, but at the same time, he's got 5 walks.
Free 90.
Yeah, for the most part, free 90s have been the name of the game. Next delivery. A 12-6 that ends up in the dirt.
And honest, oh, sorry, Jonathan, go ahead.
Well, just his release point just makes it tough to kind of pinpoint. Scheinfurt wanted nothing to do with that curveball. The 1-2 is low.
Go back to the first inning when he came in. The miscommunication on that 3-2 pitch, walked in the 3rd run, and he gives up the 4th. If you don't have that 3rd run, doesn't score. He really has his team in this.
Liner will drop in left for Scheinfurt, his first hit of the game in his first after walking twice to start out this one.
On-base machine, his on-base percentage 100 points higher than his average, and he's showing it here today.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Braxton Martin.
So Martin now with some work to do. 1 for 2 day, single and a strikeout. He'll square to bunt. It's popped up behind the plate. An easy catch for McCullough. That is now 2 bunts for Perkins. have lofted it too high in the air, and Fenwick's made him pay.
If there's one thing to frustrate Coach Blanton, it's the fact that small ball hasn't been working so far for the Pirates.
Correction, first baseman, number 22, Quentin Benetti.
Benetti now up. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, as the first pitch he sees is way outside. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th. They have not crossed home since the bottom of the 2nd with Talon Walton. Benetti was very patient his last time up, able to work a walk. Next pitch to him. Take again, that time clips the outside corner. This one fouled back. McMonigle, 47 strikes on 78 pitches. 5 strikeouts, 5 walks, 3 hits allowed. The run he has given up was earned. Next delivery. Breaking ball, doesn't break enough. Counts 2-2. Fenwick looking to keep this close. Next delivery, runner goes, pitch is low, the throw down, gets away, out into center field. Scheinfurth will settle for second.
If that throws on line, he's done. But it was short.
That's been the story for the Falcons in this one. Short throws to first. Now a short throw from McCullough to try and retire that stealing base runner. The 3-2. Benetti takes it out to right. This will stay in play. And Scheinfurth will stay put at as the catch is made by Miller for out number 2. So Benetti's retired. That'll bring up the football star in Dante Ship, playing in what will be his final game despite his status as a junior. D1 football recruit, could early enroll potentially. So this has the potential to be his final spring season as he fouls that one back. It's 0-1.
Could be his final at bat.
Very well could be. And off the rubber is McMonigle. Ship, a couple offers, SEC schools, Big Ten. You have to go big at the next level. That one in there for strike 2.
Yeah, for a Perkins team that finished state runners-up 1 year ago on the gridiron.
We got a balk as well, so the pitch will not count. And they're going to give Scheinfurth third base. Take the strike off the board, and now we're going to see Coach Doc come out and try to refute the balk call. And I think Coach Doc's reasoning here is that the pitch was already thrown. So they're going to talk things over, and I'm sure there'll be a nice civil conversation.
But it's just mistakes like this. That's the difference between this game being 2-1 and 4-1 with a runner on third.
Very quick talk for Coach Doc. So it was decently civilized. And as I say that, he walks back to the home plate umpire for more.
Umpire does say it's only 1 strike, so it's an 0-1 count.
So they'll haven't taken the strike off the board yet, but we will take it off of our board. Here's the 1. Curveball up and in. So the count's even 1-1. Runner at third now, Scheinfurth, 90 feet away from scoring. It'd be their first run since the second. Ship, hard contact, it's fair down the right field line. Perkins make it 5-1. Ship rounding first. It's a stand-up double for the Pirates.
Ooh. Go come. Ooh.
I mean, he placed that perfectly down this right field line. And for all we know, that ball could have gone to the shadow realm. That's our spot here from this sweep. But somehow it seems Tyler was able to find it back into second to hold Dante to just a double. First pitch to the leader is high. Grant Parker is 0 for 2. 7th hit of the game for Perkins. Brings in their 5th run.
And another run scored with 2 out.
Absolutely. All-around performance from Perkins in this state tournament. This pitch popped up, foul ground. Westerfield with plenty of room to make out number 3. Dante Ship's double. Plates shine first. It's 5-1. Pirates 2 innings away from their first ever state championship.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
Baseman, number 17.
Well, if this is Dante's program, I think he'll go out a pretty good hero as he gives the 5th run of the game to the Pirates as they now lead by 4. So we start the 6th, leading off Isaac Barker, who is 0 for 2, takes ball 1 inside.
A little wax on, wax off for him.
Next pitch, more centralized, that'll be in the zone. Counts 1-1.
But what a flip of the script. Fenwick with a bit of momentum offensively in the top score, and then Perkins gets the 2-out hit to score 1. Completely deflating here in the late innings.
Barker wanting nothing to do with that high pitch. 67 on that curveball. Next pitch from Martin. Keeps this one lower, but outside it's ball 3. 3-1.
I have a feeling if he doesn't get into major trouble, Martin can go the distance. He still has about 59 pitches to work with still.
Barker swings at this, takes it out to right field. That'll drop his way. That'll go down as the 5th hit of the game for Fenwick, the first for Isaac Barker, and it's a leadoff base runner.
The first of the day for Fenwick?
Leadoff base runner?
Yeah.
Correct.
Now batting for the Falcons, the shortstop, number 5,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Cranky
Kaufman.
grounded out in the first. McCullough flew out. Bachman struck out. Kaufman popped out. His first pitch, here's a strike to Kaufman, who's back up to the plate. And then a strikeout from Miller. So yeah, that is the first leadoff hit for Fenwick in this game. Now can they use it?
Yeah. Odds of a crooked number rise exponentially if you get the first 2 batters on.
Pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down to first, not in time. Barker gets back. Kaufman is the guy to do it if they are to try and get a second one on with nobody out. 384 average, but he is 0 for 2 in this one.
I mean, the odds of scoring a run with the leadoff hitter are high, but they need probably a 3 spot at least here. Shot.
Martin misses on his curveball again. It's 1-2. 70 pitches now for Braxton. 50 of them have gone for strikes. Next delivery. Breaking ball grounded over towards short. Scheinberth throws to second for the out. Cannot get the throw to first. So that will be a fielder's choice, and Kaufman reaches. And actually it looks like it's going to be a double play.
They're going to say runner's interference. Did he slide?
On the slide to second from Barker, that looks like it's going to be enough to warrant interference, and
right here.
It will be a double play. What do you think, Trav?
I mean, the rule is sliding in to take out the runners when you get the automatic double play, but he slid hard.
And the unfortunate part for that with Fenwick is that wasn't even necessary.
No.
Kaufman was safe by a mile over at first.
You see how hard he slides in second to try and take him out. The play's already there. That's the reason why they called him out. If it's more of a bang play, they probably don't call that.
First pitch swinging, and that will sneak through to left. Walton cannot make the dive play at third. So there's a base hit. That's
hurts even
huge.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, McCullough reaches on his first pitch he sees. And just think they could have had Kaufman at second right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if that's a bang-bang play at second, they let the play stand and it's hit. But because the ball was already there before the slide, that's where you get into that gray area.
For the Falcons at first base, number 6, Tony Wagner.
Tony Wagner, the pinch runner for Fenwick at first. Left-hander in the box. This is Boyd Westerfield. First pitch outside. 2 out, 1 on here in the 6th, top half. That hit from McCullough is the 6th of the game. This one misses low. Patience from Westerfield, who's 0 for 2.
Benefit for Martin, though, those 6 were scattered. Multiple runners on, very limited so far for Fenwick.
In there for a strike. Martin looking to slowly chip back into this AB. Counts 2-1. Pitch 76 on the way. Swing and a miss. A big swing at that from Boyd. And he'll have to turn back and recalibrate as the count moves even, 2-2.
Another curveball here.
Perkins fans on their feet. They can sense this is a big moment in the game. Martin fires away. High and outside. Counts 3-2. It's full.
I give it to Koch trying to get the frame job there. Caught it and tried to yank it back into the zone, but it's too far out.
Westerfield in a full count. Martin goes to first. Checks the runner. He knows he's going to run on the pitch, so maybe try to catch him off guard. The 3-2 from Martin. In play, shallow right field. In fact, it will stay in the infield, and the catch is made by Suter. Out number 3, and Fenwick on a controversial double play runs out of juice. We head to the bottom of the 6th in a 5-1 game. New pitcher for Fenwick, it's Ty Miller, the senior, stepping in. 27 1/3 innings pitched, 2.56 ERA, 34 strikeouts on the year. He is their closer, leads the team in saves with 3. Comes in about 3 outs early as trying to limit the Pirates as they try to tack on insurance. This could be their last trip up to the plate. Top of the order here, Davey will lead off.
Yeah, just got to try to put the 0 up. Keep it at a 4-run deficit. Put a new arm in there to try to throw off this lineup at the top.
First pitch misses high. Definitely losing a lot of velocity going. Now, that one taken out to right. Medium deep. Catch is made for out number 1.
Two, when you have about a 15-mile-an-hour difference. You just try to swing at anything that's close, and most of the time they'll get you to pop up like that.
Walton takes close one, but it's ball 1. Next delivery. Miller working quickly is now in a hole, 2-0. From the windup, fastball gets by Walton. Walton is 2 for 2, reached on an error his last time up. Next delivery. Breaking ball inside corner. From 2-0 to 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch. Breaks a little bit too much. Count move full. What can Walton do? The Division IV Player of the Year in a full count in the state title game. Watches it. Skirt dirt. 90 feet for him. It's a 1-out base runner.
Another free 90. And now we'll see what the speed will do once again.
Number 15, Carter Cook.
Carter Cook had a RBI triple in the first. Since then, he's been quiet. Struck out looking. Reached on an error. First pitch to him is also in the dirt. Bit of control issues for Miller so far. 9 pitches, 3 strikes. Next pitch, smashed out to center. Long way to go for Krakey, but he's there for out number 2.
It's just funny to see how confident these pitchers are, knowing that they're now in a minor league ballpark and not at their high school field where a fly ball like is probably 10 rows deep beyond the fence. These championship games pitched completely differently because of the length of the fences here at 717 Credit Union Park.
Walton goes, pitches a strike, and Talon's in with another steal. It's his 3rd of the game.
Is that a state tournament record?
How dare you make me look through the book?
Aha.
We'll get to that later. Cash Cook trails 0-1, now even in the count as that one misses high and inside. We were waiting on confirmation. I don't have binoculars, so I can't see the numbers too far out, but we're waiting on confirmation who is in right field. It is now confirmed it's Grayson Williamson who comes into the game. This one grounded over to third. Enderly, the throw across. Will get us out of the bottom of the 6th. And the Perkins Pirates are 3 outs away from their first state championship in program history. You'll see if they can do it right here on the OH Report.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
It is money time here on the OH Report. There's money time here on the OH Report. Perkins fans on their feet. They'll stay there for the entirety of this inning as the Pirates are 3 outs away from their first state championship. First pitch from Brayston Martin is a strike. Braxton's next is outside. Martin, 80 pitches, 56 strikes. He's going up against a pinch hitter here in Michael Kolchner, who comes in place of the pitcher, Ty Miller. Next one, low and away.
For Martin, don't be too amped up. I know you want to get the last 3 outs to win your first state championship, but just keep doing what you've been doing all game long. Keep the composure.
Next delivery misses, 3-1.
You need to make Fenwick earn it. Don't give any free 90s up.
Also want to make Kelchner earn it. Just a 1.7 average on the year. Hasn't really seen anything that has tested him yet. Next delivery is low. Ball 4. Fenwick's aboard. Back-to-back innings with leadoff base runners. So that'll bring up Nick Bachman.
Foul batting, left fielder, number 2. Nick
222
Buckman.
average, 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts.
Don't worry about the runner. That runner cannot hurt you at this moment. It's only the second run. They need 4 to tie. Just focus on the batter.
Another pitch misses. It's been Martin's game to this point. He's had great command. He's losing it here in the 7th, however. Next pitch. Upstairs. Pressure surmounting, and Carter Cook sensing that. He'll take time and go talk to his pitcher.
Last 3 outs in any championship game, the hardest to get no matter who you are. And for Carter, this is a great meeting with his pitcher. You know, just throw strikes, let your defense play behind you like you've done all year long. That runner on first, the runner at the even. Not that important at the moment. Just keep getting outs. Don't worry about the runner.
Braxton Martin will settle back in on the rubber after a quick meeting with his catcher. Kelchner over at first, leading off for Fenwick. Next pitch, in there. Meeting to the mound successful as the count's now 2-1.
Went back to the bread and butter, that curveball. His get-over pitch here today.
That one clocked at 74. This time, stays up. Count moves to 3-1. Nearing 90 pitches now. Next delivery. In there, strike 2. Pirates fans cheering on their star pitcher today. Just the number 3 in their rotation, but playing like a number 1 right now. Full count, pop up. This will fall into the bleachers in front of us, foul.
I was ready for it this time.
Should have made a play.
That would have included me diving over a banister to the first floor. So that would have been nice, but yeah.
It would have been impressive if you made the play.
Thank you. Not as good as I once was, though.
The 3-2. Swung on, grounded, up the middle, the scoop, the toss to short. Able to control it before the diving. Kelchner reaches second. It's a fielder's choice. Scheinfurth does a great job just collecting the ball just to get 1 out.
Oh, what a scoop. And yep.
Suter dove that out up the middle, tossed it to Scheinfurth.
Foul batting for the Falcons, third
A bit of a
baseman,
bobble
number
on the part of
14,
Sam,
Carter
but that said,
Shouse.
still able to pick it up and record the crucial out at second. So we're right back where we were, just adding it out to the board. Connor Enderle takes strike 1. A look back to the runner first. The pitch from upstairs again. His release point is early as this game's kind of towards an end. Fatigue certainly settling in. Swing and miss. Took some off of that.
Oh, yeah, he pulled the string. 73.
Quick look first. The 1-2. Curveball. Just misses the upper outside corner. We are even at 2.
I will say, compared to the last batter, the 2 balls barely missed.
Next one from Martin. Popped foul. Enderle is 1 for 2 with a single. He's got one of Fenwick's 6 hits on the game. After this hitter, back to the top of the lineup for the Falcons. Next delivery in the dirt.
Yeah, tried to get him to chase, held off.
Count moves full, 3-2. Leading at first is Bachman. Outside ball. First and second for Fenwick with 1 out.
That's
and here will have a meeting on the mound.
Yeah, that's just a tough at bat. You had him ahead 0-2, but he battled, making it first and second with one down.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Number 4,
Coach Blanton was starting to walk out there, just kind of shifting his defense. Thought maybe he was going to meet with the pitcher, but no. We will continue on as Crakey takes high and inside, ball 1. And Fenwick threatening to load the bases.
McMonigal, he represents tying run on deck.
That one in there, outside line. Count even 1-1, 1 out, 2 on. On deck will be another pinch hitter, Grayson Williams. Next pitch. Gets it in there, strike 2. Same location as the last. Crakey 1 for 3 with a single. Next pitch. Breaking ball, grounded over to third. Walton sprints over to third base and gets the lead runner. That's out number 2.
That's a very smart out there by Walton. Yeah, you could have tried for the double play to win it there, but instead the safe play gets the force, gets the lead runner, and now they're an out away.
Martin now over 100 pitches, 101 officially on the board, 66 strikes. Braxton Martin, it has been his game, especially on the mound. 5 strikeouts, 6 hits allowed, just 1 run. And it's fun how he has been able to get to this point. Perkins, number 3 in Division 4, coming into the tournament. Number 1, Jonathan Alder. They were knocked out early by Sparta Highland. You may be asking, why am I bringing this up? It's because it comes around. Highland went on to play Perkins, as we'll have time out here, and Coach Blanton to the mound.
I like this too. You're an out away. Calm your pitcher. Just say it's another at bat. Don't look at anything else. Don't look at the runners.
Around 2. Eliminated early by Highland in the district tournament. Turnaround, they play Perkins. Perkins, they were in a bind against Highland. It was their closest game of the tournament. And guess who comes in relief and throws 3 shutout innings? Braxton Martin. Earned his trust from Coach Blanton to pitch here in the state championship game. Of course, it took Talon Walton being forced to pitch in that Mooney game, but the comfortability that Coach TJ had to make that move because he knew he had Martin in his back pocket. And now he's got a chance for a complete game to win a Division 4 state championship.
And honestly, I think that's MVP worthy.
First pitch is a strike. Grayson Williams, first at bat of the day as he came in to right field in the last half inning. Next pitch, swung on, fouled away. 0-2 count. Pirates are 1 strike away from their first championship ever in baseball. Runners on first and second, 2 out. A 4-run cushion for Perkins, and the shirts are off for the student section. From the stretch, Braxton Martin fires away. This one fouled over towards that shirtless student section.
Took the tops off, almost got hit for it.
Count remains 0-2. This will be pitch 105 for the title right here. It's high. Count moves to 1-2. Our final sporting event of the school year could come to a close at the hands of Braxton Martin, who misses again. It's 2-2. Can feel the tension in the air from Perkins as they want this just to be over. And Fenwick They want this to be the start of a special rally. Next pitch, swung on, grounded over to Scheinfurth, the toss to second. Perkins have reached the pinnacle of high school baseball. For the first time in program history, Perkins takes home a baseball state championship. And there's the play on your screen, as that will do it. 5 victors, the SBC champions, our state champions. Second season in a row they have reached this point, and finally the job is done, Travis.
I mean, in the final year of the SBC for them as well, but redemption after last year coming oh so close. Right off the bat, they took control of this game and they never relinquished it. That 3 spot in the first, honestly, just the difference in this is they are state champs for the first time. What a game. What a way to end the year.
17 runs for the Perkins Pirates, the most by any team this weekend. An impressive showing for the Pirates on the offensive side of things, and at the same time, what a game from Braxton Martin. 5 strikeouts, a complete game, 1-run performance. And that will do it here. We'll step aside, take a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have
And actually, no, we'll stay here and have your award presentation for both teams. Fenwick as the runners-up, and at the same time, Perkins Pirates stepping in as your Division IV state champions.
Fenwick High School. Director Kyle Longsworth and Athletic Trainer Amy Anders. When your name is announced, please come forward and be recognized. Number 1, Ty Miller. Number 2, Nick Buckman. Number 3, Michael Kelchner. Number 4, Hudson Creaky. Number 5, Jackson Kaufman. Number 6, Tony Wagner. 7, Anthony Snyder. Number 8, Kayla McMonagle. Number 9, Grayson Williamson. Number 11, Boyd Westerfield. Number 12, Austin Colencio. Number 13, Gabe Lauder. Number 14, Connor Enderly. Number 16, Drew Umberg. Number 17, Isaac Barker. Number 19, Jackson Coulson. Number 20, Ryder Francis. Number 21, Carter Shouse. Number 22, Ian Harbin. Number 24, Cooper Hamilton. And number 25, Jude McCullough. And now recognizing the bench staff for Bishop Fenwick High School, assistant coach Nathan Ennis. Assistant coach Brock Vaughn. Assistant coach Jason Campbell. Assistant coach Matt Davenport. And the head coach of the Falcons of Bishop Fenwick High School, Doc Weiland. And now, on behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Director of Sports Administration, John Kronauer, will provide remarks. And the Ohio High School Athletic Association Director, Scott Kaufman, will present the Division IV State Runners-Up Trophy.
Before we give out not only our last 2 trophies of the baseball tournament, but the last 2 trophies of this school year, I want to do a quick shout out and thank you to the Rubber Ducks, Brian, Roy, Chris, the entire staff. 21 games in 4 days. Amazing weekend. Thank you to them. But Fenwick, how about this team for you? Gentlemen, I know today's not what you hoped for, but when this dust settles, you're going to look back and know that you guys did something special this year that hasn't been done at your school in nearly 50 years. You came into this tournament as a number 3 seed. You had to knock out 2 different 2 seeds and a 1 seed to earn a regional championship for the first time in 49 years, which put you in your school's 5th Final Four. And last night took care of business and playing in your 3rd state championship game. Coach Whelan, I don't know what a first-year coach was for an encore. I'm joined by the Director of Sport Administration, Dr. Joan Kronauer, and it's my honor, on behalf of the OHSAA, its Board of Directors, and over 800 member schools, to present the Fenwick Falcons with the 2026 State Runner-Up Trophy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to recognize the Division IV state champions, the Pirates from Sandusky Perkins High School. Individual medals presented on the field by Principal Jeff Haribol and Athletic Director Brad Watson. As your name is announced, please come forward and be recognized. Number 1, Talon Walton. Number 2, Sam Scheinford. Number 3, Cash Cook. Number 4, Dante Schiff. Number 5, Braxton Martin. Number 6, Blake Parker. Number 7, Bryce Davey. Number 9, Cameron Zollner. Number 10, Josh Cummings. Number 11, Jaden Hanna. Number 12, Grant Parker. Number 15, Carter Cook. Number 16, Stone Link. Number 17, Garrett Carr. Number 18, Grant Kundley. Number 33, Zach Cummings. Number 20, Hunter Kingsborough. Number 22, Quentin Benetti. Number 24, Mason Suter. Number 27, Eli Judy. Number 28, Ty Oberfeld. And number 30, Graham Shortridge. And now recognizing the bench staff, student assistant Wyatt Fantaz. Assistant coach Tyler Walton. Assistant coach Travis Tree. Assistant coach Jason Green. Assistant coach Christian Walton. And the head coach of the state champion Pirates of Sandusky Perkins High School, TJ Blanton. Once again, representing the Ohio High School Athletic Association, we have Director of Sports Administration, John Kronauer, and Ohio High School Athletic Association Director, Mr. Scott Kaufman.
Perkins fans, what do you think of the effort these young men put in this tournament? This group of players has had great success, not just in baseball, but football and basketball as well, and some near misses, but not today. 25 wins, Sandusky Bay Lake champs 4 years running. They've been to the Final Four 4 times, runners-up last year, and today, state champs. These are the kind of memories that will last a lifetime. Every reunion from here on, this will be the talk of the town. I'm joined by Scott Kaufman from our office staff and Director of Sport Administration. On behalf of our Board of Directors, our Executive Director, all of our staff, and all of our member schools, it is our pleasure to present the D4 state championship to the Perkins Pirates. Thank you. I'll take it.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't learn MVU Online sooner.
Perkins Pirates in their first ever state championship that was won today with a 5-1 victory over Bishop Fenwick. So Pirates make history. They wrap up the school year, and it's a good way to wrap things up as one of our local teams ends up taking home some hardware. So that's now 2 teams, Waynedale and Perkins, taking home titles under OH Report grounds.
Not a bad weekend. The last 2, 3 state champs, some Final Four squads as well, but what a way to end up our coverage with the Perkins Pirates. And scoring was the difference. The big 3 spot before Fenwick could get comfortable. And they're able to do it.
So they scored 4 runs in that state semi against Cardinal Mooney, so it was kind of something that they established early on in this tournament, that they were going to strike and they were not going to give you any chances having any hope. Of course, Mooney had hope for that top half of the first, but then Perkins came in, responded, and even one-upped them in that game, and that was kind of the mentality they took into this and kind of reading up and figuring out their mindset going into this weekend. It was most of the part, these Pirates, they were kind of operating under the idea that they knew what was going to come at them, being here last year and losing a close game in the state championship to Lake Catholic. So anything that came their way, they were prepared for. And the mentality in that dugout, although I didn't get to see it, I just know was one of confidence.
Absolutely, and redemption too. They were here last year. They came very, very close to winning last year, and they used that as motivation. Conference champs, district region champs, and then coming in here and putting up quite the run mark for a 2 total.
And that is now 2 teams this year that have won state championships after losing the state title last season. Perkins won Division 4, Lake Center Christian in Division 5, or Division 4.
6.
And it was Division 6. Yeah, Division 6 ended up losing to Highland last year in the state championship, turned it around, played the Hawks again this year, and were able to come out on top as winners. So 2 state runners-up from last season turn it around and win this year. So congratulations to the Pirates, congratulations to the Waynedale Golden Bears, congratulations to a couple of state semifinals, Northmore Golden Knights, along with the Tiffin Calvert Senecas. So that's our coverage for this year, but also congrats to Bishop Fenwick, who end their season heartbreaking way. Of course, Carter Shouse, the star sophomore, taken out before the first inning even ends. Got to think how different this game could be if he is able to go and continue going in this game. But Fenwick, an unlikely run to the championship game, but they earned every ounce of being here today.
First time in 46 years I heard that they made it to the Final Four. So, just a great run for them, knocking off a couple 2 seeds, knocking off number 1 seed as well to get here, and then last night winning to go to the final. And yeah, it was just that first inning that really set the tone.
Your MVP of this one's going to be Talon Walton, 2 for 3 with 2 runs. Broke the OHSAA stolen base record for a single game in Division 4. It was actually himself from last year in their state semifinal. He stole 2 bags. This year he steals 3. And your, I guess, co-MVP, of course, Braxton Martin, a 7-inning complete game, 6 hits allowed, 1 run, 5 strikeouts on just 2 walks, 108 pitches, 70 strikes. I think that's the number that really stands out.
Yeah, just a gutsy performance. And, you know, Coach Blanton he's the ace in the hole, I guess. That's why he trusted Walton to finish the job yesterday. Walton could have come out with a lead after 5 innings or after 6 innings and had somebody else trusted to finish the game and have him available for today. But no, he said, I'm my ace in here to finish it out, and I have all the faith in Braxton Martin to do the job, and he shoved and did a job today.
That's going to do it for our coverage on this audiocast. Videocast coming very soon. We've got one final thing to do. We got to run down an MVP interview. Talon Walton, watch, we're coming for you. We'll step aside and wrap things up from upstairs. Jonathon Langdon, Travis Berardi, Adam Thompson, your director today. Thank you so much for joining us all season long. That's going to wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow for our OH Report end of season recap podcast. Make sure to stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, a lot of news coming your way for next year tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. But yeah, let's go take a little bit of a break. Go Mountaineers!
And a thank you to the Perkins Athletic Boosters for making this all happen. And also a shout out to Mount Vernon Nazarene University, your state tournament sponsors of all of our highlights, and also our commercial sponsors for our audiocast. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.